So to absolutely no one's surprise, this Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash game is absolute garbage. I even saw a video talking about how this game broke a record for most refunds within a certain period of time. I wasn't able to find that information, but I wouldn't be surprised if it has some validity to it. The problem with these anime fighters, arena fighters, whatever you want to call them, is that it's been the same game since pretty much, Naruto Ninja Storm? The difference was the Naruto Ninja Storm games were pretty good, especially the first three. You had a good story, you had an open world, you had the combat, and if you wanted to play with the homies, you could do that. So for its time, it was a really good game, and I'd still go back and play it to this day. It also served as a good entry point for people that were maybe interested in the anime but didn't quite know the story. It was just overall a good game. But since then, whether it's One Piece or My Hero, there's so many of these anime platform fighters that use the same exact engine. Very boring, very one-button, one-dimensional combat. The balancing isn't very good with it. And then you get something like JJK, which kind of goes for this behind-the-back, almost reminds me of like the old-school Gundam games or like Virtual On, but crappy. I say all this to say, what is next for these type of games? They obviously make this because it's a quick cash grab. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 was an absolute masterpiece. And so a lot of fans are on a high right now where they want some extra JJK. But man, the more I saw this as it was getting closer to release, the worse the game started looking. I even think about the most recent Naruto game. I don't remember what it was called, maybe Generations, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Just a rehash of what I just talked about. The same exact thing, no real story. I think the online wasn't even like all the way fleshed out. And I don't know if it's one of those things where, parents buying it for their kids, right? They don't know any better. Obviously, people like myself or people who keep up with these games know that it's a waste of money. But I still see a lot of people buying this stuff. And I think people even buy it just to play it and say it's trash, which I wouldn't spend $60 to say something's garbage. I'm good. But it just brings a very odd, I don't know, like a very odd balance to what is going on in these anime games. There's a lot to be done here. There just needs to be some love put into this stuff, man. We need stuff like Dragon Ball FighterZ that are just legit fighting games, or I don't know, just anything that isn't this. But that's all I got, man. This ran for 3 minutes. Hope y'all enjoy it. Let me know what y'all think of just these anime games in general and what the problem is overall.